All right, everybody, we are back for another night of basketball. Tonight it's going to be your college NCAA men's. It's going to be your Tar Heels and your Orange. North Carolina versus Syracuse. And we're going to get into it. Tip-off's going to be in about 5-6 minutes. So make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. And, of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you do subscribe. Click that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream. All the way through March Madness. We're going to start. This will actually be our first college game of the season. And then we're just going to ride it all the way out to the March Madness and the championship. Glad to be back. Glad to have some college ball in our lives. And this should be a good one. It should be a good first one to stream. So I'm excited to see how this goes. And I know some of you will be like, Jay, you look bundled up. Listen, it's cold. It's cold. It got cold quick, too. It got cold quick. And the heat's going, but it's a little cold down here, my friend. It's a little cold. But with that said, we're not going to let it stop us. We're going to have a great night here with North Carolina and Syracuse. And I'm ready. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate the support. Subscribe to the channel for more content, live streams, NFL, NBA, college, and more. And, yeah. We're just waiting to get started. We're a little early, so as far as the votes go, we've got 67% for the Tar Heels holding it down as we prepare to get started. Got about 3 minutes and counting before tip-off. So, college basketball, huh? We're back. We are back. Shout out to Corey. This is a diehard Tar Heel fan from North Carolina. Go Tar Heels. Let's go, man. Let's go. Shout out to you, Corey. Let's see. Let me pull up the stats here for this real quick, if I can. Can I do it? Yeah, I can. All right. We've got spread is 8.5. It changed from 7.5. Over under is 156.5. So those are your game odds, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to you, Parker. This is Go Hills. Cardell, what up, man? This is my man Jay. How about that, Mahomes? Hey, Super Bowl champion. You know, it's kind of funny though, because I'm still just so football mode. But you know, over the next few days we'll be getting into college heavy, and then I'll be back into the basketball state of mind, my friend. Basketball state of mind. Kentucky on first game home losing streak since December 1966. That's crazy. Won 13 straight home games versus Ole Miss. So that's going to be an interesting one. That one is going to start at 9. So obviously after this one. But that's crazy. Kentucky's on their first home game losing streak since 1966. It's pretty wild. Let's see here. All right, so that's all taken care of. That's all set. Ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare for kickoff, drop it in the chat as far as, you know, who would you consider the best player on either side for Syracuse or the Tar Heels. Obviously, I'm just getting back to college, so I've really got to do my research and my due diligence. Because for the next month and a half, we're back to college. But I got to dig deep. As we get back to it. And prepare here for college. Corey says RJ Davis and Bacat. Yeah, I know about Bacat. RJ, I feel like those were the two names I was definitely calling the most last year. Wasn't that? Were they both in the McDonald's Classic? I'm pretty sure they were, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. pretty sure. So yeah, Super Tuesday, men's college basketball. We've got Carolina, Syracuse, Ole Miss, and then Kentucky. Back-to-back games, but I'm only doing the North Carolina and Syracuse. I got some stuff I got to take care of at around 9:30. So, yeah, both. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, R.J. Davis and Bacat definitely were amazing last year. They played a hell of a game against Duke. That was probably, I think that was the actual championship last year. You know, as far as just the feel and intensity of it, as the Tar Heels are running out on the court now, as well as the Orange. But yeah, I do feel like North Carolina and Duke was the real championship last year, because that was crazy. That game was crazy for sure. Corey says, yeah, I was at that game. Man, what was the atmosphere like in that game? Because I remember streaming. It was wild. It was a wild time for sure. So we got about, like I said, 2 minutes here before we get started. North Carolina's 11-2 in the conference. Syracuse is 6-7 in the conference as we prepare to get started here. How much was tickets for that game, Corey? That's a good one. All right. So as we prepare to get started here, I got to shake off these the football cobwebs. I'm so ready to say kickoff and touchback. I got to get back to it. Corey says, I was at Duke UNC for two weeks ago. The tickets were $1,500. Really? For just you? Or was it like multiple tickets? $1,500. Wow. It's crazy. All right. So Malik Brown against Louisville, he had 11, 9, 5 assists, 5 steals, 6 blocks. Fifth player in the last 25 seasons with 5+ in all stats. All right. R.J. Davis is averaging 21 points per game. Armando Bacot's averaging 14.2 per game. Has 11 double-doubles. All right, Armando balling out. Still balling out. 3 tickets courtside for $1,500. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, $500 a person, whatever. It's not too bad. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tip off as we get started here, and the Tar Heels will take it. And we'll see what we got in store tonight. Tar Heels, Orange College basketball. And here we go. As this is going to be a quick pass up the outside to the perimeter, back inside to Bacat. He's backing down, spins, little jump hook doesn't go, and this is going to be out of bounds. Still Tar Heel ball. 3, yeah, courtside. Like I said, I don't think that's bad at all. Not for that game. That game was ridiculous. So I could definitely see that being a pretty good deal, as the Tar Heels will retain possession. Says Bacat leads AAC all-time in rebounds and double-doubles. Yeah, that's crazy. As they get the 3 going, Tar Heels will start hitting the 3 there. It's now 3-0. And, yeah. So quick pass outside. Corner 3 for Orange, and that goes. They will answer, and it's now tied up 3 apiece. Yeah, I definitely want to go to one of those kind of games. I haven't been to like anything close to a championship game college-wise. So I definitely want to check one out just to get the atmosphere, as Carolina's going to score now with the layup. It's now 5-3 as they go up by 2. But yeah, like I said, it's so funny coming off of like football, because everything's like, obviously everything's not new. There's a lot of players that are still playing from last year that we were calling for March Madness, but they've added a bunch as well, as Syracuse gets the 3 going. They're now up by 1, 6-5, as North Carolina drives inside, loses the ball. Syracuse takes it now as they run through transition, shoots inside. That's going to be off, cleans it up on the glass, and Syracuse gets it going now. It's a 3-point game, 8-5. tried to get the steal. That's going to be out of bounds on Syracuse here. As Mintz knocked it out of bounds. That's going to be Tar Heels ball. Interesting start. Slow start for both sides. You can definitely tell, Syracuse definitely wants to beat North Carolina. That's a team you definitely want to have under your belt as far as getting the win. So they're definitely enjoying this 3-point lead. It's currently 8-5, as looks like this is going to be a turnover. Offensive foul will be Syracuse ball as they bring it down. So who's on? That's going to be out of bounds. Still Syracuse ball. Who's on Syracuse that's been balling, Corey? Because like I said, I haven't really had too much of a chance to get into Syracuse basketball. This is my only issue with UNC is they sometimes play down to lower teams. Yeah. As far as with the talent that they have, you would think that they would continue playing at that, elite championship type level. I guess the question is why? As the Orange tries to get the three going, that's going to be off Tar Heels rebound as Davis brings it down. Quick pass, gets it over to Bakat, fights through the screen. Davis gets it back, kicks it back out. Runs inside, fakes the three, kicks it back. Makes a nice move, goes in for the layup. Doesn't go, and that's going to be a foul, sending the Tar Heels to the line. Corey says, wish I had that answer. Yeah, man. It's funny. Like I said, it's been so, football heavy. And, now we're just got to get back into the college swing of things. So I'm going to have to, like I said, really do some research. As Cormac Ryan's going to the line, he'll shoot 2 free throws. He makes the first one. Now a 2-point game, 8-6. But yeah, like I said, I'll have obviously within a week or two I'll have all this information, so it'll be a little more fluid. As Cormac Ryan makes the second free throw, now a 1-point game, 8-7, and the Orange will bring it down the court. So there's so many. Man. Corey says, yeah, I'm a college basketball diehard, so I'll be here with you. Yeah, without a doubt. That's the big thing, too, as far as figuring out the scheduling. Like the scheduling and as far as, which games to stream and all that kind of stuff. That's not too hard, but there's so many. And then, obviously, that's when everything gets intense when we get to March. It becomes a little easier once we get to March for sure. Score is now 10-7 as the Orange will go up by 3. Tar Heels get it back as Davis kicks it inside. Bakat tries to spin, kicks it back out. Davis with the crossover. He'll drive in high off the glass. Doesn't go. Bakat tries to get the rebound. He loses it. Orange takes it. And now they'll drive down the court. Quick pass outside, goes for the 3. That's going to be money. And now the Orange will go up 13-7 as they're getting the offense going. They're 2 for 3 from 3. Yeah, shout out to you, Corey. Shout out to Lisa. Says, Jay, my favorite college basketball team is USC Trojans. All right, let's go Trojans. Shout out to you, Lisa. Like I said, I'm going to try to figure out a schedule because, things get super hectic as Tar Heels is going to miss that last layup. Orange rebound, tries to finish on the other side, and that's going to be a foul. They'll end up going to the line, shooting 2. Like I said, I got to figure out the schedule. It does get a little tricky, but we'll figure it out. And, I think what I did last year is I probably covered most of the top Division I teams. Because, like I said, it gets really hard with, all the players and to know who's doing what. Obviously, last year we created it was like a top 10, or not a top 10, but like a top 20, went off that list. And then once we did that, it became a lot easier for me to know everybody's name and, who is doing what. It just takes time. That's all. But like I said, I'll have all that ready for March. For March, my team is FSU, who you guys know football, basketball just has not been too good. Not been too good. So we're in a quick timeout commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 13-7. The score is 13-7. We're in a timeout, and it's freezing. It is freezing. Corey says, "Yeah, there's so many matchups. Yeah, there's a lot. There's so many matchups, you know. But it's cool. I love it. And I remember we're watching the Peacocks. The Peacocks definitely came out and they were balling, and you know it's always good to like see those schools you never heard of like actually get a shot at it and have a chance. But when it starts to get down to the wire, that's when you start seeing the elite step up, and the guys that really ball come to play, and that's the difference. But it's always a good story. I remember we had the Peacocks hype was real for a while. I think they had like a 7 to 8 game run, and we were all hyped up about that. So then obviously Gonzaga, Timmy and those boys, they were definitely balling. So yeah, like I said, we'll get back to it. It's gonna be a good time. Lisa, it's snowing. It's snowing, without a doubt. Corey says, "Yeah, I'm glad UNC didn't lose to them in the NCAA tournament. Was happy to see them in the tournament. Yeah, without a doubt." Shout out to Blue Eyes, says, "I'm a Duke fan. Let's go, Cuse." Yeah, shout out to Blue Eyes. All right. We're in a quick timeout commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Score is 13-7. Cuse is holding it down. The Orange men holding it down right now. Had a decent start. Like I said, they're 2 for 3 from 3. Playing some better offense. And, we'll have to see if the Tar Heels can step it up. Shout out to you, Corey. I think you're right, man. I think, the Tar Heels do play down because, normally don't see Davis just, not playing as focused. Could it be an off night? Who knows? But, hey, it's 13-7. Their record on the road is 6-1. And they're holding the opponents down to 63.7 points per game. So, we'll see how this goes. Lisa says, "I miss Coach K." Yeah, you're taking it way back. Way back. Well, that's the beauty of sports. You fall in love with the players, some of the coaches. And then, when they're 10 years up and when they, when it's time for them to go, who's going to come in and fill the shoes, right? That's the real question. Who's going to come in and fill those shoes? Because most people can't, and you're waiting for that one coach to come in, and then he's got to win a bunch of times before people can trust him and all that. You know how it goes. The first free throw is going to be missed by Taylor. So Taylor misses the first free throw. And now he'll shoot the second. And that one goes in. And now it's a 7-point game. Syracuse up 14-7 as Davis will bring the ball down for the Tar Heels. Quick pass out to the perimeter. Davis gets it back. Pass inside. Little jump hook. That's going to go. And now it's going to be 14-9 as these Tar Heels will drop it in. Corey, yeah, they do for sure, man, without a doubt. And I think that's a big thing too, as far as, finding the right coach for the job and all that kind of stuff. It's, it's different. You even look at Saban, deciding to retire. That, it changes things for sure. As Davis gets the rebound here, quick pass out back inside. He'll get it back. Quick pass over to Bakat. As he gets it over to Ryan, corner 3, and that's not going to go. Tries to clean it up. Orange will get the rebound, and they will push. Love him or hate him. Yeah, without a doubt. Nice little Euro step for the lay, and that goes in with a foul and 1, and that's going to send the Orange to the line. Wow, nice move, nice focus. And just lays it in there with the soft touch. And Syracuse will go to the line on the and one. Scores now 16-9. Judah Mintz will be shooting one. Shout out to you, Shantae. What's going on with you? Yeah, Ryan's definitely in the shooting slump. You know, we're used to seeing him hit threes and things like that, and unfortunately, he just hasn't been there. As Mintz will hit the free throw. Score is now 17-9. 8-point game. As Davis brings it down for the Tar Heels. Pass inside. Nice move. Gets it to go. And now the Tar Heels trying to get some offense going back to a 6-point game. 17-11. Daniel says, I'm in an old age slump. Shout out to you, Daniel. Looks like that's going to be Withers with the last shot there. And this looks like it's going to be a turnover on Syracuse. Tar Heels ball. Daniel, you know what's funny is I was doing some stuff today, and then I walked up the stairs, and I walked down, and I walked up again. And, I felt the knees, like, it felt a little different today. And I was like, oh, no. As Davis shoots the long three, that's not going to go. And Orange will get the rebound as Mintz pushes. Tries to drive inside. Guard it closely here. Kicks it back out. And the Tar Heels will set the screen. Drives in. Little jump shot. And that will go. And the Orange will now be up by 8. Scores 19-11. Daniel, 44 years old, and my hip hurts. Shout out to you, Daniel. Listen, man, it's I got up out the bed this morning a little slow. It's interesting, man. Getting close to 40 here, really close to 40, and I'm starting to notice the changes. As up and under, that's gonna go for the Orange here. As what a shot. They'll go up by 10. It's now 21-11. Syracuse has came to play as Copeland makes the layup. Syracuse has came to play, ladies and gentlemen. As Davis quick pass to Ryan in the corner for three. Doesn't hit. He is having a tough time trying to get the shot going. And Orange will get the rebound again. They're up 10. They're playing some solid offense. And we'll see what Mintz can do on this next possession here. Guarded closely by Davis. Pass out. Gets it back. Drives inside. Makes a nice move. Gets double team. Kicks it out. Drives in. Corner three. And that doesn't go. Ryan gets the rebound. The old Syracuse Orange man. Shout out to you, Cardell. Yeah, man. UNC shooting is terrible right now. It's terrible. They'll get the layup going. It's now a 8-point game, 21-13. But so far, the Orange have been very, very dominant offensively, crashing the boards as well. And the shooting for UNC is it's been terrible. It's been terrible so far. But here we go. As Mintz backing down, goes up for the easy layup, and it rolls in. It is now 23-13, back to a 10-point game. Shout out to Lisa, says, when I hit 40, I stopped counting birthdays. Let's go, yo. As Ryan quick pass inside and jams it in. Bakat with the authority as he lays it down. And that's going to be 23-13, 10-point game with 11 minutes and 32 seconds. I could tell that the Tar Heels are definitely starting to get a little fired up, trying to get something going as Bakat throws it down with authority. And they'll try to get something going here. Hopefully we have a quick timeout commercial break as I think that's an and one as well. Sorry, not a fan of Rick Pitino, but he can coach. My wife counts my birthdays for me. Yeah, it's like I said, it's starting to get to that point, man. We're in a quick timeout commercial break where, I stretch more now. The little things. I stretch more now, and all that kind of stuff, and it's just weird. It's weird. You know, you start noticing all the little differences and, well, let me start eating this and doing that. You know, it just changes. It just changes. You know what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to switch the audio, to be honest. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I need a co-host. That's what I need tonight. Switch to the audio. We're going to have to go back to the old times real quick. Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. They're going to be like, Jay, now we told you. I'll be like, listen, I had to get back acclimated. Shout out to Corey. He says my birthday is in a few weeks, and I'm older than you, Jay. I play ball with the young folks and definitely feel it. Listen, I was out there last year playing full court, man. Full court. I played for exactly an hour and 30 minutes. It was the first time back after maybe like 2 years. I was done for a week after that. And then after that, I went back. I was playing half court because I couldn't do full court, man. You know, first off, it's bad on the knees now when you out there playing on concrete. It's just the reality of it, man. It's just the reality of it. Shout out to Shantae. Says, do you have a prediction of who's going to win March Madness this year? Right now, I don't. Like I said, give me about 2 weeks. I'll have a better idea as far as, you know, who I think is going to take it, who's going to be great. And, yeah, like I said, in about 2 weeks. Once we actually get started with March Madness, I'll have my prediction for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna bring in the game audio, cause got to get back to those days. At least until I get back fully acclimated. Like I said, I'm still in football mode. I'm still thinking about while Kyle Shanahan decided to kick a field goal in overtime. I'm still not over it for some reason. I don't know why. It's aggravating when you see bad football. It's kind of weird. But we're on college basketball tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Lisa. Says Dick Clark was asked what made him young, and he said teenagers. It's interesting.
Game where Syracuse just was non-competitive on the road, and this is the first year for Adrian Autry after taking over for Jim Boeheim, and I got the sense out of that he's finding his voice.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a guy coaching at his alma mater, and he won a Big East title when he was here at Syracuse, took them to 3 straight NCAA tournaments. There's extra pressure, but there's also extra pride when you're coaching at your alma mater. And this guy knows the expectations.
I'm going to bring it down just a little bit, though.
The standard that Syracuse is trying to get back to. It's not just Syracuse in the ACC.
And, all right, there we go. Perfect.
Right
I just
now,
need it in the background, that's
Syracuse,
all.
Louisville, Notre Dame.
Just in the background.
I throw NC State, Georgia Tech in there. They've got to rise back up and get the ACC back to being one of the top conferences.
All right, so Bacot's going to go ahead and shoot the free throw.
And Syracuse and Adrian Autry, keep an eye on them because he knows exactly what this program is supposed to be.
Well, Syracuse right now 15-9 overall, 6-7.
Score is now 23-14, 9-point game.
Again, he replaced Jim Boeheim.
And hits the second one.
After 47 years as head coach at his alma mater. And Autry continues to rebuild the roster.
And here we go, and Syracuse will push.
Syracuse, Sweet 16 loss to Mizzou. He scored 31 points in the second half. After
quick pass out for the three.
An amazing
fakes it, quick pass back in.
And that's a guy who is 5th all-time in Syracuse history.
Drives inside, quick shot, doesn't go, and that's going to be Tar Heels' rebound. Corner 3 for Ryan. That goes. Finally gets the shot going.
It's 23-18 Orange.
If Syracuse are going to try to trap the ball into the timeline, you've got to make them pay like Ryan did. He runs to that deep corner. Keep an eye on the number of times Carolina scores in the first 6-7 seconds of the shot clock.
Shout out to you, Demiz. What up, yo?
Brown brings it back.
What's going on with you?
Starling from the foul line.
Quick shot doesn't go from the foul line. Tar Heels rebound.
He's forcing weak. You're by yourself. What a great vocal leader.
As Ryan gets it back, he'll kick it out. He was double teamed. That's going to be stolen
hands.
Looks like
on
this
this
will be
Syracuse
Syracuse ball.
defense. Able to force another turnover.
As number 2 in the ACC in steals, and you've got to defend Baycott early with a crowd, and Brown does a good job of just winning that top shoulder.
Shout out to you, Corey.
Plays low where the ball was delivered.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know how hard Syracuse would fight in this game, but they've answered it so far in the first 10 minutes, and they need some help to get it in.
Rebounds have evened out now, 7 apiece. Carolina has grabbed the last 3. Quadir Copeland with the basketball. Bell back in the
Copeland,
game,
quick
watched
pass.
by Cormac Ryan.
Tries to fight through the screen, pass to the corner, goes for the 3. That's going to be money.
That is his spot. I know he can shoot
Scores
from the
now
corner,
26
but
to
the left
18.
corner
Syracuse up.
is his sweet spot.
Cadeau's pass deflected by
And
Brown
that's
out of
going to be
bounds. Carolina
deflected.
will have it
Still
underneath.
Tar Heels ball. 8-point game.
Chris Bell with 8 points to lead Syracuse.
Says Dean Smith knew how to
When he
coach.
Scores, the Orange have been
Shout out to
far
you,
more
Lisa.
successful this season.
This is going to be a quick pass out.
Guards are pretty tight up top.
Fakes the
Syracuse
3, gets it over to Ryan. Long, deep 3 doesn't go, and that's going to be another Orange rebound.
Off the Ryan
You know,
miss
the
here is
shooting
Mintz.
just has not
He's
been
got 2
working
points so far as the 4th leading
for the Tar
scorer in the
Heels.
conference.
Drives inside, nice move off the glass. Orange now 28 to 18, 10-point game as Ryan comes back and does the same thing. He answers.
That's
28 to
the fear
20.
against North Carolina. They rip that thing out of the net and rush it up the floor. Very disciplined where they run and how fast they run.
Shout out to Lisa, says don't let them come back. Hey, listen, as long as the game stays close, they may have a chance. We know they're great at that. Coming back is definitely their forte. As this is going to be a fake 3, and then gets the foul on
Chris
Withers.
Bell from that left corner. As a right-handed shooter, you can get really deep and still have vision of that rim. And typically you'll see right-handed shooters favor that left side because they can get as deep in that corner as they want and not get buried behind the backboard with that right release. This kid shoots it as well as anyone I've seen in college ball this year. 40% right on the year coming in.
So still an 8-point game, 28 to 20. Orange will inbound.
Release.
Yeah, 6 nights ago in this building,
Once again, go for that 3. That's going to be off. Rebound Tar Heels. Ryan fakes a 3, drives in, but he loses the ball. Orange gets it.
Dangerous pass. Mintz gets it. Here's Bell, gives it up. Starling. He drops
And
it.
Starling drives, scoop under.
Puts it in.
Wow, 30 to 20, 10-point game.
Well, we said off the top 10 teams are losing on the road to unranked opponents at a record rate. Carolina back within 8, but what looked like could have been a runaway from the start has been anything but, Jimmy.
And Autry doing a really good job of letting his team run.
Back to an 8-point game now, 30 to 22 with 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first half. Mintz tries to kick it out.
Back out to Starling.
Starling backing down, drives in, high off the glass as
The officials look at each other, and it'll go the other way.
they're going to
when
say
we
it's out of
come back.
bounds. Tar Heel
Talked
ball.
about these Syracuse guards being bulldogs right now. They're just a blow-by, a bad closeout, physical at the rim.
Shout out to you, D-Tons. What up, man? Says, what up, Jay? Can't wait for you to do the Zags game. Yeah, you know, I'm glad to be back, man. Glad to be back. Obviously, you know, we've been doing football for the last 6 months. Yeah, well, August, September, October, November, December, January. Yeah, 6 months. So it's just, you know, I'm still decompressing from football, so I got to take the next couple weeks to really, really dig deep, get back into college basketball, and you know that way I'm back at 100%. But no, it's just good, man. It's good. I wanted to hop on, get with you guys, start the flow, get the college basketball going, and so far it's been good. It's been good, man. You know, as far as this, I thought this would be a good game to do the Tar Heels and the Orange for sure. And it seems that North Carolina is getting tired. They started off the game having rough shooting, and I'm really not used to seeing that because we know the talent of Ryan Davis and of course Picard. These guys, they're definitely playing at an elite level. So maybe chemistry is not there. It's off tonight, or on the flip side, it could just be that Syracuse came to play. They came to play. Shout out to you, Ncaa. They're bullying right now. They're getting the boards. So, Syracuse is definitely playing at a higher level than North Carolina right now, which we'll just have to see how it goes. DeCenzo says they're not the best team that the Zags had, but we still decent. Yeah, like I said, I gotta get back through each of the top teams, start breaking down these stats and everything. We'll even start doing the the team breakdowns and the prediction videos for college. We'll get that going soon. So I'm just happy to be back. Football is obviously the first love and the passion and all that, but basketball is definitely up there for me as well. So Corey says they played like this the last 4 games. Well, they're 6-1. Or not, I mean, their total record's not 6-1, but they're 6-1 at home. And then, as far as with the stats, I mean, they had, like I said, they had the talent to go out there and win. It's just right now their shooting is not on at all. All the games been close. You know what I noticed though? I have noticed that because I go look at some of the live odds and everything while the games are going on. I've been noticing a trend. And it's really weird because people will hit me up and be like, Jay, I'm about to make this bet, or I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that. So I'll look at the odds, and while I'm watching the odds, and I'll tell you right now, this is how a lot of the sports books get people. They don't update the scores immediately, right? So when you think that it's a 5-point game, or when you think that it's a 6-point game, and you see the line shifts, or you see the line shift, or the odds go up or down, in all reality, the score is not what you think it is. People don't realize that. So you definitely, if you're doing that whole betting thing, you definitely want to bounce back and forth so you know what's going on, because the sports book they get the scores before you do, but they change the odds before you even know the score. It's kind of crazy. But here we go as we get back to it.
Coach Autry goes man-to-man now out of this ATO, just changing it up a little bit, trying to keep Carolina out of a rhythm.
Nice move, gets it over to Ryan. He'll pass it out.
Washington and Davis, the 5 on the floor.
And that's going to be a foul.
Coming up
Foul on
next
Copeland.
at 9 Eastern, we'll take you to Rupp Arena for Antonio Reeves and number 22 Kentucky hosting Ole Miss. Carl Ravitch, Jay Billis, Marty Smith on the call. What do you make of the Wildcats at this point?
Well, Kentucky's lost 3 games in a row.
So a quick pass in. They'll go for the corner 3, and that's going to be money as the Tar Heels will hit.
Very good team right now. They're one of the last 4 in, one of the 9 teams being projected out of the SEC.
Score is now 30-25, 5-point game.
Tonight on the road in Rupp.
Carolina, Jalen Washington was left wide open. He is now 6 of 12.
Quick pass, spins, little shot, and that goes for Syracuse. Now 32-25, 7-point game.
Right now, offense by Syracuse, and that they are.
Washington now inside, kicks it out.
Layup goes. No, he's going to get fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Tough shots. Cadeau takes a ton of tough shots. I love his game, but you can't bail him out.
This Orange needs to put North Carolina away.
Man, just completely uncovered. Got lost on baseline, out of bounds under defense.
Yeah. I think this may go down to the wire. That's what I'm thinking. Obviously, it's still super early, but I think it could go down to the wire.
One matchup so far have been won by the team in white.
Elliot Cadeau turned 19 in September. One
As
of the few
Cadeau hits the first free throw.
For a top 10 team in the country.
6-point game.
He's been able to immerse himself with guys who are 21, 22, 23, even 25 years old.
No doubt. First of all, he's extremely
And
talented.
this is the second, still a 6-point game, but they get the rebound. And Ryan gets it now, kicks it back inside. Backing down. He'll kick it out. Long three. And that goes. And now it's 32-29. 3-point game.
First 3 points of the night for the senior from downstate, White Plains, New York. Comes in averaging an ACC best 21.5 points per game, top 10 nationally.
Tries to go high off the glass, doesn't go. Tar Heels rebound.
Dribbles up for Carolina. He has had a quiet first half of the Tar Heels.
Nice little spin, high off the glass, can't get it to go. Syracuse rebound.
Syracuse defensively getting their defense set. Very few first 6 or 7 second opportunities for North Carolina so far.
Illegal screen against Brown, and that is his second. That's another one of the storylines for Syracuse. Can't afford to have him get into foul trouble.
Now, and Adrian Opry is going to go to Munir Hema, who doesn't have a lot of experience. That moving screen, you try to roll a guy up right in front of the officials, is going to get called. And now this kid, 55 in white, has a ton on his plate. Very few minutes in ACC play, but because of his size, he's going to have to bang now for the next 5 minutes and 25 seconds of this first half. If I'm Carolina, I
All right,
go
5
right
minutes
to
left
Armando
in this
Bacot
first
on this
half.
possession.
Well,
3-point game, Tar Heels trying to get their first lead. Quick pass inside, Bacot gets it going. It's now a 1-point game, 32-31.
He's got a good body, but his feel for the game and defensively just...
Shout out to you, Shante. Momentum has shifted, and the Orange will call a timeout.
Carolina sees the same thing that I just said. The Bacot seal has gotten so much better this year. He will walk you up, but his ability to seal you off and hold you.
All right, quick timeout, commercial breaks. And now it's a 1-point game, just like that. Shout out to you, Shante. Yeah, as far as the momentum, it has shifted in the Tar Heels' favor. And as Lisa was saying, too close for comfort. And unfortunately, it seems like the Syracuse are starting to not really run out of gas, but just slow down, right? They had that intensity start in the first half, and things have started to wind down now that we have 5 minutes left in this first half. So we'll see how this, how this changes things. 'Cause they called the timeout. Obviously, they'll try and regather, but they got to get back on defense. That's the biggest problem. Clearance, yeah, man. Yeah, it got – well, the problem is it got cold fast. We just came off some 40 and 50-degree days, and now it's back to, like, the 20s. So, and we haven't had the heat. We haven't had the heat on, so, yeah, it's a little chilly. It's a little chilly, but here we go.
Play low and get himself in position to score around the rim. One of my favorite guys to visit with in the Bahamas this year, and actually had a Mondo burger in Chapel Hill. I was there for the SEC ACC Challenge.
And
phenomenal.
Nice.
Phenomenal.
Nice. Well, every time Armando Bacot takes the floor, history is made. I mean, his name
nice
is
move, drives
the
inside,
Carolina
fights through the
books.
contact, and one.
They say the foul came before the shot by
Oh
Jim
no,
Mintz.
they're gonna say it came before the shot.
Goes against Bacot.
Is that not awfully close to being in the shot? The shot motion by Mintz. Where does the contact occur?
Yeah,
He's
he's
starting up. Maybe that second, as he put the right foot down, is probably why.
Yeah, it happened before the shot.
So close.
So Orange will take it out.
16 foul on Carolina, so non-shooting. Syracuse keeps with under 5 minutes to go.
And then that's going to be another foul.
A 10-point game is back down to 1. So R.J. Davis picks up his second foul, and that's the 7th. That will send Mintz to the line, which he does an awful
Blue
lot.
eyes, yeah,
Nobody
it's
in the
freezing.
ACC gets to the
It's
line
freezing.
or makes more free
We're supposed to
throws
get down
than
to like 10
number 3 in
degrees
white.
in the next
8
4 or
free throw
5 days.
attempts a game,
It's
5
crazy.
assists a game, and he's offensively very difficult to stay in front of.
So Mintz at the line shooting, and he hits the first free throw.
Even on his free throws right here, Doug, watch how much his left shoulder rotates back, and just most consistent shooters stay a little more squared up than Judah Mintz does.
And hits the second. And it's back to a 3-point game, 34-31.
to stay in that 2-3 zone.
Here we go.
Which helps stay in front of Cadeau and R.J. Davis.
So Ryan, quick pass back out to Davis, kicks it inside. And that's going to be a corner three for Ingram. He hits. And it's now tied up 34-34 with 4 minutes and 21 seconds left in this first half.
Cadeau, who again, he sees the play one pass ahead of everybody else in the building.
Ingram, a 42% shooter on the year.
Quick pass, corner three. They're going to miss that. Tar Heels rebound, now have the chance to take the lead.
With a chance to take the lead.
Ingram for three, hits. What a shot, and they will finally take the lead. First lead of the night for these Tar Heels, 37-34.
In their conversion offense by the Heels.
And Jimmy, he is now 10 away from 1,000 career points.
That's going to be a nice spin. Jump shot goes for the Orange. They'll make it back a 1 point game, 37-36, as Taylor hits. Ryan gets it now. Bad pass. That's going to be stolen. Syracuse ball.
Slowing his guys down. He does not want to be in a horse race for 40 minutes against North Carolina.
Snow, yeah. Yeah, we're going to get some snow, Ncaa.
With Davis stepping out to defend. Ema sets the screen.
Quick pass outside. Taylor drives in. Little fade, but he travels. That's going to be a turnover.
Well, Harrison Ingram
it's going to be a turnover.
He's
Tar Heel ball.
11 in conference play. This guy's a walking double-double. That's what I'm talking about. You put your point guard inside that zone, and Ingram just sitting there looking for that backside bomb. The very next possession.
All right, quick timeout commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We got a 1 point game, 37-36. Tar Heels staying in it, fighting strong. And, you know, they looked a little shaky in the beginning, but now they're getting it together. They've gained some momentum. That's a 1 point game, 37-36. Yeah, Ncaa, we had some flurries earlier, and then it was supposed to turn into a little bit more. But right now it's, you know, it's just cold. It's really cold. That's the problem. Says Orange needs to pick up the pace if they want to win this game. Well, I think they came out with, you know, the attitude, and they came out with the you know, the intensity, and it's kind of just, you know, that takes a lot of energy, and it's hard to keep that up for a whole game. So you know, hopefully obviously they can keep it close, and then, you know, if we go down to halftime or something like that, if they can switch it up and, you know, make the necessary adjustments coming into the second half, then, you know, they could come back and take this thing. So, yeah, we're in a quick timeout commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not, make sure that you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate the love and support. We're doing some college basketball tonight, trying to get back into it here as March Madness is upon us. Ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah. Timeout. Shout out to Texas Repo. Says Carolina all the way. They're a legendary team. No disrespect to Syracuse. The Heels are superior. You know, I agree with that for sure. I just think, you know, they've definitely had a slow start. I think that's a big problem. They had a slow start. And I think the Tar Heels are finding their footing now. You know, so we'll see. We're on a commercial break now. Quick timeout. And it's a 1 point game, 37-36. 1 point game. So as far as the votes go, what do we got? 79% for the Tar Heels, holding it down out of 33 votes. North Carolina fans showing up. All right. Timeout commercial break as we get through these. I want some pizza now. I ain't had pizza in a while. I had to get some pizza. Gotta love the new coaches. Yeah, tons of shakeups as far as, you know, coaches and stuff like that. I just got some kind of update from ESPN. I don't know how many of you are hockey fans, but Maple Leafs Morgan Riley was docked 5 games for cross-checking to head of Senators Ridley Greig. So, yeah, for the hockey fans out there. There you go. get back to it. He's on this audio here.
Zone. You find a way to get your best passer on the interior of her, and Cadeau is that. As Hubert Davis can coach with any of them out.
Of course,
there.
it's going to be Duke versus UNC at Duke. Going to be fun. Hey, listen, we might have a rematch from last year, huh?
But North Carolina, they're fighting for a one
That'd be pretty cool.
Right now in that NCAA tournament. Purdue and UConn,
that'd be pretty cool.
They're not going to move off that one line. But Arizona, Houston, North Carolina, Tennessee, I think those 4 teams, Doug, are fighting for the final 2 spots as a 1 seed in that NCAA tournament. To your point,
yeah, cross-checking to the head.
This game tonight. There's
that's wild.
Well, this is a quad 2
and it happened Saturday, so why are they just making that decision now? It's kind of weird. But here we go, Tar Heels. Quick pass over to Ryan, back to Davis.
Surrounding the big win against Duke, Carolina would be on that wood line.
Absolutely.
As he's going to try breaking down, sets the screen.
So far, scoring just 3
quick pass back to him. He gets double teamed. Passes inside. Ryan for the 3, and that goes. Good shot. Ryan finding his footing. And now it's a 4-point game. Tar Heels up 40-36 with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in this first half.
Again, just quickly finding that backside bomb by Cormac Ryan. He is a competitor 3 in Carolina blue. He fights it now.
Fighting through the screen. Drives inside. Little flip, and that goes. Splits the defenders, and it's now back to a 2-point game, 40-38. Nice pass inside. Ingram kicks it out. Corner 3. Davis, he can't get it to go. Washington cleans it up against 3 defenders. Back to a 4-point game, 42-38. Shout out to you, Fady. Y'all check it out, man. How you been, bro? Quick shot, that goes, and it's now 2-point game, 42-40, with 1:39 left in this first quarter. As Ryan kicks it out, Ingram gets it. He'll pass it over to Davis. Back over to Ingram. Davis drives in, high off the glass, can't get it to go. Syracuse rebound.
Trying to push the tempo, cut off by Davis, and the Orange will bring it back out. Red Autry, the head coach, says to Judah Mintz, slow it down and set it up.
We're approaching the 1-minute mark in this first half.
Points a month ago at Chapel Hill.
Why they play the game?
Davis guarding closely. Little shot, that goes over 2 defenders. Starling. This kid's growing on me tonight. It's a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 42-42. 45 seconds on the clock and rolling. Ryan kicks it over to Davis. Nice pass inside. Kicks it back out. Ingram drives in. He gets guarded closely by Taylor. That's going to be stolen. Orange ball.
Take the last one, right? I mean, take the very last one of this half if you're Syracuse. You're not a great offensive rebounding team.
They'll try to run this clock down as far as they can and take the last shot.
It's going to be a guard, though, Doug, making a play. That's been their best offense this half.
Starling has Davis to beat.
Starling guarded by Davis. Drives in. Fakes. Nice move. Shoots. Stops and pops. That's going to be off. And that will be the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. We are tied up 42-42. And I knew this was going to be a good game. I'm glad I chose to stream this one. I knew this was going to be a good game. 42-42, ladies and gentlemen. This one is going to go down to the wire. It is going to go down to the wire. We're at a halftime commercial break right now. Ncaa, yeah, it's definitely going down to the wire. You could definitely feel the magic in this game. And like I said, this is why I love college basketball. You know, you could just feel the intensity of it. And, you know, these guys really just go out there and ball and give it their all. All the chips are on the table. And it's good to see. Good to see. So we are on halftime now. It's tied up 42 apiece. And we'll get to see who takes it tonight. Shout out to Faded, says them heels are gonna pull through. Yeah, we'll see, man. We will see. You know, the Orange started off strong, and then the Tar Heels gained some momentum and then came back. And then right now it's about even at 42 apiece. 42 apiece. Make sure you guys hit that like, that thumbs up. I do appreciate the love and support. Also, if you are new to the channel, make sure that you do subscribe. Click that bell. Turn on your notifications so that way you don't miss a stream. As far as the votes, we'll go back over to the votes. What do we got? 34 votes, 79% for the Tar Heels, still holding it down. And, yeah, we're in a quick timeout commercial break.
I'm floating on the dance floor tonight. Yeah. The feeling in my system feels right. 'Cause I came here to dance, 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 dance. Dance, 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 dance the night away. Dance, 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 dance. Dance, 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 dance the night away.
Hey, I actually want to talk about this real quick. So I just got this this quick update here. Will Compton looks like he played for the Titans. Who's Will Compton? Is he a current player? Does anybody know? I gotta look this up. Who's Will Compton? Is he a current player? William Earl Compton III is a retired American professional linebacker who played the National Football League for 9 seasons. Compton co-hosts Barstool Sports. Listen, every time I hear Barstool Sports or someone associated with that crew, it's always like some weird stuff being said. Like always. Someone over at Barstool Sports said that CJ Stroud was a bust. And ever since I heard them say that, I was done. With that said, Will Compton says the NFL is basically the WWE now, all scripted and fixed. Now, the problem that I have with this statement is you played for the NFL for 9 seasons. You made all this money. You wasn't saying that then? But now since you out the league, it's fixed. Now since you out the league, it's rigged. Come on, yo. Let me go back and look at some of this guy's stats. Let's pull up some of these stats. So let's go through his time in the league first before we do that. He played with the Redskins back in 2013. Signed a 3-year, $1.48 million contract that included a signing bonus of $5,000 as an undrafted free agent. Throughout training camp, Compton competed for a roster spot as a backup inside linebacker against Jeremy Kimbrough, Keenan Robinson, and Brandon Jenkins. August 31st, 2013, Compton was waived as part of final roster cuts, but was signed to the team's practice squad after clearing waivers. He went on and made his professional regular season debut and recorded 1 solo tackle as the Redskins lost 20-6 at the New York Giants. He finished his rookie season with 1 tackle in 1 game. He finished his rookie season with 1 tackle in 1 game. Let's move on to 2014. Compton remained on the active 53-man roster as a reserve inside linebacker. In Week 6 against the Cardinals, he made his first career start in place of injured Perry Riley. In 2014, Compton ranked second on the team with 18 special team stops. Okay, it's not bad. Originally beginning the 2015 season as a reserve inside linebacker, Compton filled in as a starter for injured Keenan Robinson. Head coach Jay Gruden announced that Compton cemented a role as a starter on the football team based on his play. He recorded his first career interception on quarterback Kellen Moore in last game of the regular season against Dallas Cowboys. Due to starting 10 games, he earned a $222,000 bonus. He finished the 2015 season with a career-best 122 tackles, a sack, and interception, 6 passes, defense, and a fumble recovery. All right, not too bad. Not bad at all, actually. March 2016, the Redskins extended a tender to Compton. He started 15 games in 2016 and recorded 106 tackles, along with 5 passes defended, 2 fumble recoveries. All right, so he's had a decent career. And then he ended with the Raiders. Looks like he ended with the Raiders. Compton signed with the practice squad of the Raiders and was signed to the active roster 3 days later. On January 11th, Compton was cut from the Raiders. Then Compton stated on social media he was planning to sign with the practice squad on the Falcons, but 8 days later he announced that the signing wasn't able to happen due to some affiliation with Barstool Sports. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. All you got to do is some research and you figure it out. Once again, this is a man who literally went on Barstool Sportsbook and said that the NFL is basically the WWE now, all scripted and fixed. Well, let's bring up the fact that on November 21st, 2022, that you stated on social media that you plan to sign with the practice squad of the Atlanta Falcons, but 8 days later announced that the signing was unable to happen due to some of his affiliation with Barstool Sportsbook. As of September 3rd, 2023, Compton announced his retirement from professional football. So there you go. Will Compton, you're upset, you're mad, you're not getting any more of that NFL money, and that's why everything is rigged and fixed now, but you weren't saying that for 9 years when you were in the season. Listen, they don't want to get me started. Y'all know I love to cook up. But see, I get the receipts first. I don't just talk out of my ass. I go get the receipts. Y'all already know. Did he win a Super Bowl? I didn't see that. I can go back and confirm, but I didn't see that. Let me check again. Hold on. No, he's not a Super Bowl champion. No, he is not, my friend. No, he is not. So we're in a quick timeout commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, and you know, when people say stuff like that, it's always to, you know, get people riled up and just start stuff. You know, you got someone who was in the league for 9 years and that was basically paid millions of dollars to play football. You never said it was rigged. You never said it was fixed. You never said it was entertainment then. But now you're out the league because you retired in, 2023 because there was basically it was a discrepancy in as far as a conflict of interest because you decided to have affiliation with Barstool Sportsbook, and now you're mad. So, okay. There you go. Oh, it's funny. But, there you go. So, maybe that's the video that I could drop. Like, let's talk about that. All the people who say stupid things when things don't go their way. But, they never said it before when they were getting paid all this money. Let's make it make sense. Because I feel like if you're saying that kind of stuff, you should be held accountable for it, especially when you played in the league. And it's not like you're giving us it's not like you're giving us like information, right? It's not like you're telling us something specifically that happened, or it's not like you're telling us something that relates back to why it could be. You're just throwing it out there and adding fuel to the fire, which is unproven unless you've got something to tell us. So let's make it make sense. Shout out to Nintendo, says you could almost do 3 college basketball games in the time frame of 1 football game. It's true, man. It's true. Shout out to you, Teresa. What's going on with you? Says, hey, Jay and everyone, logging in my like. Have a good night. Shout out to you, Teresa. Much love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for love and support. Demid says, if you didn't do Bussin' with the Boys podcast with Taylor Lewin, nobody would know who that man is or care what he says. Well, there you go. There you go. See, they can't hate on Jay. Jay's self-made. You know, you guys contributed to the community. But you know, we built this. So can't nobody be like, oh, Jay got famous because of the name, or Jay became popular because of the name. No, we became popular by doing this and putting the work in. You know, I wasn't in the league and then started a podcast and automatically got 1 million subscribers or 500,000 subscribers. I didn't go to one of these other, you know, podcasts already out there and then spin it off because I got a little following. We did this from the ground up. DeAndre says, you're not even making sense. You victim blaming. If a pro say it's rigged, not debating him, hear it out. So if a pro says something is rigged, would you not say if a person was paid doing this rigged thing for 9 years that they should have spoke up about it over the 9 years that they were involved? That's not victim blaming. That's calling somebody a hypocrite. Because how can you take money for 9 years and not say that something is rigged, but then as soon as you don't get the job because you're affiliated with the sports book, that now it's all of a sudden rigged because it's not going your way? That's not victim blaming at all. That's calling someone out on their bullshit. That's what it is. There's nothing to hear out. If it was rigged, he should have said that over the 9 years he played in the NFL. Not after he left. Unless it's all about the money. Which, that's what it's about anyways, right? Because whether it's rigged or not, it's about the money, right? We gonna keep going about this college basketball tonight, though. That's what we gonna do. We gonna keep going about this college basketball tonight. I told you, y'all want me to get going. I'll get going. Y'all know I don't care. I'll get going. You know, you just got to make sense of it. And I'm not the only one who said that. I went and read through social media. I'm not the only one saying that. There's a lot of people saying that as well. And, you know, we could pull the receipts because I'm not the only one that feels that way. So there you go. So as you wrap up this commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a tie ball game. These Tar Heels and these Orange. Little basketball, college basketball tonight. So, yeah. It says because they're Hoodie J with the college ball. Listen, man, y'all know. You know, the thing about it is this. You know, just for the sake of even avoiding the argument, the reality is if I've been doing something for 9 years and I don't bring up the fact that it's rigged or that it's this or that it's that, and I've been benefiting from it, why would I go back and say something negative about it when I got paid? Why would I come back now and say something negative about it when I made money from it? That sounds very disgruntled. That sounds like a scorned person. I'm not going to say a gender. I'm just going to say a scorned person because they didn't get something to go their way. And that's not how we should operate. You made a bag from the NFL. You need to move on and appreciate that you even had the opportunity because so many other people will never have the opportunity to make millions of dollars in the NFL. It's just the reality of it. A Hall of Famer said the league is rigged, so now what? Which Hall of Famer? We still on halftime. We can still on halftime for a little bit. We got time to cook. Yeah, we got time to cook. Which Hall of Famer said that? Tell me which Hall of Famer said the game was rigged, and then I'll go debunk his myth and see why he said it. So can you think of something bad about them? I'm waiting for you to tell me the Hall of Famer that said the league is rigged. I want that name. Like I said, we're going to break it down. We're going to break it down. We're going to mine it out. But we're going to have to do it after this college basketball.
Competitive guard that you have to have if you're going to be really, really good in March. I think North Carolina is built to do it. Are they built to get out of here tonight with a win? Is the present question. Well, perhaps the best news for Carolina is that R.J. Davis has only 3
pass
points.
outside, goes for the 3. That's going to be in and out. Tar Heels rebound.
And the rebounding has been relatively even. Syracuse has actually outscored Carolina in paint points.
Goes off the glass. Davis can't get it. That's going to be kicked out. Taylor with the rebound. As Mintz will drive inside.
Starling, same starting 5 for Syracuse in the second.
Tries to spin through it, will kick it out. Starling fights through a screen. Quick pass, goes for the 3, outside, hits. Good shot by Bell. Score is now 45-42, 3-point game.
Find that 6-7 stroke on the backside from Bell.
Bell's got 11 to lead Syracuse. Starling has 10. Mintz with 9.
Pretty big zone up top. Starling and Mintz both at 6'4".
As Ryan kicks over to Davis. Davis to Ingram inside. Nice little layup. Doesn't go. Gets it back out to Ryan. He'll drive inside. That's going to be stolen. Bad pass. Syracuse ball.
Third in the ACC in steals per game. Comes up with another theft.
Taylor thought about the 3. Kicks it out. And now Mintz will drive. He'll kick it out now. Starling for 3. He'll hit. And now Syracuse gets the momentum back. And they're up by 5, 48-42.
On the night, Syracuse collectively 6 of 11.
Ryan pick pass to Ingram.
Turned it down to Davis for 3.
Davis for 3. He can't hit. Rebound Syracuse.
Jimmy, are you a believer of the importance of the first 2 or 3 minutes of each half and the last 2 or 3 minutes?
DeCenzo, draft day is April 27th through the 30th, I think.
In the face.
Yeah, 27th through the 30th.
And down is Elliot Cadeau holding his face.
Bell gambles back to try to get the steal and sticks that.
Ooh, took a shot to the face.
Pretty tough shot.
Yeah, Cadeau takes a shot.
Here's Hubert Davis, who played a couple of games in this building as a junior at North Carolina. A couple of NCAA tournament wins back in '91. When we asked him
5-point game, 48. 6-point game, 48-42. 17 minutes and 35 seconds left in this second half. As Cadeau's trying to fight through this poke in the eye.
More competitive.
Shout out to you, Colby. What up, man?
Himself, and he'll be replaced by Seth
What's going on with you?
Who is just back after missing a couple of games with
what did he say? Arian Foster?
Boy, this is a tough few minutes now.
Arian Foster?
Because he's been the facilitator against this zone better than anybody else.
I wonder who they'll put in the middle at the nail.
They're going to go with Ingram on this possession. Trimble could get in there and make a play as well, I think.
So quick pass over to Davis. Fakes the pass outside. I think he loses this. No, to be out of bounds on Syracuse.
I think Syracuse will stay in this zone with a short clock, 10 to work.
Still Tar Heels ball.
You certainly have to tag 4 in Carolina blue on the backside of the floor.
Six to shoot.
Davis, nice move, shoots the long 3, doesn't go. Try to clean it up, that won't go either. There's going to be a foul on Syracuse.
College basketball Saturday we have for you on ESPN. We've got number 9 Duke and Florida State And then it's number 6 Kansas against 25th ranked Oklahoma. And finally, number 22 Kentucky and 13th ranked Auburn square off in a Sonic blockbuster. Should be another great afternoon of hoops.
Yeah, good luck to Kentucky trying to win in the jungle. Have you done a game at Auburn in the last few years?
I have not.
It is at a level matching right there with the Cameron Crazies. That student section is as good as we have in all of college ball. Bruce Pearl, he doesn't have the best starting 5, but I think he has the best starting 11. That's how deep his bench is.
That foul was on Judah Mintz, just his first.
All right, so score is now 48-43. Back to a 5-point game.
At 42.
Quick pass over to Mintz. He'll drive, kicks it out. Nice little fake. Nice move off the glass.
Judah Mintz.
And Mintz will get it going now. It's back to a 7-point game, 50-43.
By faking that pass to that corner.
11 points now for the ACC's 4th leading scorer. Mintz averaging over 18 per night.
And you can see why he gets there 8 times a game to the free throw line. 3 in
Davis pass over to Ryan.
Just slick.
Washington
Kicks it out to Washington. Washington passes it out.
Shot clock down to 3. Tough shot for Trimble.
Trimble can't get it. That's going to be Syracuse rebound.
And Syracuse continues to gain the rebound in this game. Very, very important.
We're down to the 16-minute mark in this second half. Syracuse up by 7. Drives inside, spins off the glass, and we'll get a foul.
Back to the line. Jimmy, he's just
Mintz goes to the line.
Fouls called.
He is, but you got to have discipline. Don't foul his tough shots. That ball movement by Syracuse. Starling averaging 19 over the last 8, playing really well. And Judah Mintz, watch right here, the ball fake, the shot fake, frees himself up. Got a good one in Syracuse.
Quick timeout commercial break here. So I want to address something that DeAndre said. So DeAndre said Arian Foster also said that the NFL is rigged. I'm reading the article right now. Y'all know me. I love getting into these debates. Let's do it. The New York Post said that former NFL running back Arian Foster joked, keyword, joked, on his show, one that explores conspiracies, conundrums, and the dark corners of the web, in quote, about the league being rigged and receiving a script every year, breaking down what each player has to do week by week. We really dedicated to it. That's what practice was about. It was about practicing the script. Foster explained it was like WWF, we know what's going to happen, but you've still got to put on a show. Following the release of the clip on Twitter, many users, including professional players, ran with it, using GIFs, videos, and more to poke fun at receiving their scripts for certain happenings in their career. Jets guard Elijah Vera Tucker spoke to his season-ending torn triceps injury by posting a video of Stephen A. Smith yelling, saying, I'm having a very, very bad day, with the tweet reading the script week 7. So once again, script theory debunked because he joked about it. And then you have these guys literally talk about being injured. What part of the script is someone tearing their ACL? What part of the script is someone being injured? What part of the script is someone being laying out on the field, basically dying? So, like I said, when people say the game is scripted or it's rigged, I don't really believe in that for a couple of reasons. You never hear anybody say the game is scripted or rigged when their team wins. It's always when their team loses or when they got money involved. That's the reality of it. So I'm not saying people can't believe that what they want, but when we talk about things being rigged and things being scripted and somebody feeling some kind of way that just says that it's rigged or it's scripted because it's not going their way, that doesn't resonate with me. That doesn't work with me. Because at the end of the day, if the game was so rigged and if the game was so scripted, you put 9 years into it and you got paid millions of dollars. You didn't speak up then, you're speaking now. And like I said, it just makes me feel but it makes me think that, you're just talking out of your ass because, you've got nothing left to say and you want to use that as a crutch to get your name back in the news because you know it'll work. That's the reality of it. That's the reality of it. We're in a quick timeout commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Score is now 50-43 as we get to this second half. As we get through this second half. It says, why you torture someone, you can make them say anything. When you torture someone, you can make them say, who's torture? So now there's torture being involved. There's arms being twisted. Somebody's getting waterboarded. Is that what's going on? That's what you're telling me? You better keep your mouth shut. Don't tell them all that it's rigged. Does that even make sense? Does that even make sense? It's crazy. It's crazy. Dentenzo says it's fake news, Jay. Fake news. All right, let's get back to it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to it. We got these North Carolina and Syracuse.
I didn't realize till today he was also a captain in the U.S. Army Reserve. Just so well.
Quick pass. Ryan, corner three. That's going to be in and out. This will be orange rebound.
A rare miss for Ryan tonight. North Carolina has started the second half now 0 for 8 from the floor.
As Mintz now guarded here by
cut on the bridge of his nose after taking
Davis.
that inadvertent shot from Chris Bell a few minutes ago.
Nice pass inside. That's going to be stolen, actually, as Davis gets it. And that's going to be a foul on Syracuse. It's going to be on Mintz.
Talking about football, that was pretty good collision in what is the
shout out to you, Teresa. Yeah, they're hungry for the sensational, you know. You know what's funny?
That's a free safety coming up and
I'll tell you this right now.
Little scat back in the open field.
Let's pause this real quick. Do you know how much money people make off propaganda and shock news and by saying things are rigged? There's channels where people make videos about certain plays and they'll get hundreds of thousands of views just because they say this one certain play is rigged. And you know who's winning? The person who made the video, because they're making all the money from it, because the people love to believe in conspiracies and say things that are rigged, while the other person makes a profit from it and makes the money from it. It's hilarious. It's hilarious to me. So when you start really realizing who benefits from propaganda and conspiracy and all that kind of stuff, then maybe you might understand as far as, you know, why people want conspiracies to exist. And why they want propaganda to exist, and why they talk about crazy and ridiculous things happen, because they make money from it. But that's a whole nother topic. It's a whole nother story. And we'll just keep it going. Syracuse drives inside. Starling gets tied up, and that's going to be a jump ball. Jump ball.
And the versatility of Ingram defensively is so impressive to tie up a ball.
Shout out to you, Teresa. Yeah.
Watch Davis right there.
Yeah.
You're hesitant. Your hands are down, and Davis sees it. That little rhythm dribble to his right. He's also good with it.
Listen, all it takes is one person to debunk everything, right? We've seen that from Cat. We've seen that from Cat.
Sets the screen.
Quick pass. Ryan, corner three, doesn't go. Goes inside, can't get it off the glass. It's going to be a rebound for Orange on the fast break. Nice. Try to go with the alley-oop, can't get it.
And we're going to have a foul call.
And it's going to be a foul.
A ton of contact on an airborne player with Bell.
That's a tough break.
Bell get up, trying to complete this lob, and a ton of contact from behind that goes uncalled, and you've got to protect those airborne players.
So this will be Tar Heel ball?
From behind. And you body some from behind like that, an airborne player, safety becomes an issue.
No, it's still going to be orange ball. They'll take it out of bounds.
the shot clock at 20.
Here we go. Quick pass. Bell, long three, can't get it to go. They'll get the rebound back.
Oakland into the game with the offensive rebound.
Syracuse not winning the rebound battle, but they're not being blown out as well. Guards doing a good job of rebounding the elbows on the defensive end has helped.
Makes a nice move. Step back three. Doesn't go. Tar Heels rebound.
Down the rebound for Carolina. The 7th-ranked team in the country, down by 6 on the road.
Oh, nice move. Bell, big three. What a shot. And it's now back to a 3-point game, 52-49.
2 threes of conference play on Saturday. Hubert Davis told him before the ball game, we trust his 3-point shot. It's the good ones that he's got to take.
Carolina with 6
Easy pass inside, off the glass, layup goes.
Defended by Ryan.
54-49.
Sophomore from Virginia.
Way too easy to give up a mismatch by North Carolina with Cormac on Malik Brown.
Syracuse has 4 in double figures, and the lead is back to 5.
Davis, quick pass over to Ryan. Back over to Ingram.
To the free throw line, Cadeau. Davis.
Cadeau gets it back over to Davis. Nice pass inside, off the glass, gets the foul, and he'll go to the line for 2. Now Tar Heels are playing North Carolina basketball, trying to gain their momentum back in a 5-point game.
And there's no pressure on the ball. Baycott is backed off, and that's just an easy pass to make over the top. And Cadeau with a ball fake frees himself up. There's nothing wrong at all with his release.
No.
That's a kid that's just going to get better and better, growing into a shooter at that point guard spot.
And
now the
Cadeau makes the first free throw.
Carolina basketball, Armando Baycott, who most recently passed the big smooth Sam Perkins. He now trails only Phil Ford, who he might catch this year, probably will, but almost certainly won't catch Tyler Hansbrough, whose 2,872 points should stand the test of time.
And makes the second. Score is now 54-51, 3-point game.
Minutes in conference play. He's in very good condition. He stays out of foul trouble. He's a battler on both backboards.
On the switch, Mintz attached.
Mintz off the glass, gets it to go.
Again, just get that quick mismatch and attack.
This is a quad 2 game for North Carolina. A win would not, according to Joe Lunardi, move them back to the 1 line, but a loss certainly could be damaging. A defensive lapse. Baycott found by Cadeau, and he throws it down.
How good is Cadeau inside that zone?
3-point game, 56-53.
The basket as a point guard and knows exactly the feel of where Baycott's going to be. Beautiful.
Shout out to you, D-Tizzle. So this will be a big upset game if Syracuse wins. A lot of tip teams have been losing.
Tries to escape the double team, and the blocking foul goes against Elliot Cadeau.
Doug, watch Cadeau right here. He continues to play inside that zone. He catches it with his back to the basket and knows exactly where Baycott is. The ball fake to the outside, knowing the entire time he's going baseline. Big time play by Elliot Cadeau inside the zone.
All right, so it's going to take us to a quick little timeout commercial break here. I'll be back in a moment. I got to grab this this food here. I'll be right back.
System feels right, 'cause I came here to dance, 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 dance the night away, dance, 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 dance the night away.
right, ladies and gentlemen. So as we're back to it, got ourselves a game. These Tar Heels and this Orange. It's been a good game so far, without a doubt. You know, very surprising. You know, Orange started off strong. Tar Heels then gained some momentum. And, yeah, you know, now it's a 3-point game, 56-53. And we're here 11 minutes and 51 seconds left in this second half. Faded, this has been a good game, man. Or good year. Yeah, good year for basketball, without a doubt. DiTenzo says it's really anyone's game for the championship. No real dominant team. So I'm going to spend some time breaking down as far as, you know, the top 20 teams. We'll probably do those in a couple streams moving forward over the next week as we prepare for March Madness. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, we'll go from there. Just like how we do with the football, we'll start breaking down the teams, breaking down the top players, stats, and things like that, and start getting a real understanding as far as what these guys are doing and how it's going to, you know, translate to March Madness. So, yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into that soon as well. But here we go. Here we go as we get back to it.
Well, he finished off the last 30 with his game shoes on, but it's working for him, playing a really good game, 6 out of 10 from the floor.
Meanwhile, coming out of that last time out here, it was clear that
quick
something
pass
is up with
inside.
Armando Bacot, one of his legs.
Shot goes
Mintz.
as Mintz hits again. It's now 58-53. 5-point game. Quick pass back over to Davis. Sizing up Mintz. Pass inside to Cadeau, who'll kick it out. Gets it over to Ryan, fakes a three. He'll step up and shoot. That's going to be wide open, goes in. 3-point game, 58-55.
North Carolina work that ball and get to the third side of the floor and take a tough two by Cormac Ryan.
Those are his first 2 points of the second half after scoring 13 before the break.
Mintz gets double team, kicks it out.
The ball out of Mintz's hands. They do that.
Copeland kicks it out. Bell, three. That's going to be off.
Ingram with a rebound.
Davis kicks it over to Ryan, gets it right back. Back to Ryan.
Ryan's pass.
And that's going to be poked out of bounds
by Malik Brown, who swats it out
by
of
the
bounds.
Orange. Still Tar Heel ball.
Cadeau cannot get stationary inside that zone. He's got to move and flash and give different looks, find angles. If he's stagnant, it makes it very difficult for two in blue to get a touch.
Ryan, a little strong.
Big three doesn't go for Ryan. Syracuse ball.
And the Orange will walk it up. 10:20 to go in regulation.
Adrian Autry doing a good job of playing all gas at some times and a lot of breaks applied at some times in this game. Really controlling the speed he wants to play with.
Nice steal by Ingram.
Right into the hands of Ingram. Cadeau, bounce pass. Davis to the basket.
And that's going to be a goaltend.
And he will head to the free throw line.
And
Big
one.
Sequence for Carolina.
Wow. It's a 1-point game now.
But how about the pass by Cadeau?
As the Tar Heels go onto the line, 58-57.
Enough of an angle to thread that ball through. Carolina comes up with a steal. They do play all good. Right here, there's just hardly anything there. But it's not just his sight, it's his feel for the game in the open floor that is at a next level for a freshman point guard.
Yeah, as soon as that comes down, that's going to be counted as a goaltend, making it a 1-point game. 58-57.
That is the second personal foul on J.J. Starling, and the officials taking a look at the replay. And it looks like it's all just going to be a common foul. And so Davis to the line with a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play.
This kid takes no plays off. I've gone back and I've been here since Sunday, so I've done everything you can do at Syracuse.
You're a Central New Yorker.
So Davis makes the free throw, completes the three-point play. And once again, we're tied up 58 apiece as we approach the 10-minute mark.
That motor runs hot for 40 minutes every time he steps on the floor.
Davis now with 9 points. He has drawn Carolina even.
Quick pass over to Starling.
Trying to get to that
Drives,
right hand.
hits the glass. That goes in.
During practice yesterday.
And it's
No
now
doubt.
60 to
Yeah,
58.
that's called go action. You catch that thing on the go, and the action is all downhill.
Nice.
Oakland had it knocked away. Syracuse
Can't
has it
get
with
it.
numbers.
Syracuse gets it on the break. Easy bucket goes, and now they're back up 4, 62 to 58. Syracuse trying to keep their feet on the gas and not let these Tar Heels come back.
It's not that number tonight, but it's starting
As
to
Ryan
roll.
kicks it over to Ingram. Davis hits the three. He answers.
He will not
Make it
go
a
away.
one-point game again.
And he shoots that ball quick, and he shoots it with guts.
One month ago in Chapel Hill at the Smith Center, North Carolina
Mitz kicks it
blew
inside.
out Syracuse.
Back out to Starling. He tries to answer, can't hit.
Worst drubbing Syracuse has endured in nearly 20 years. A month later, we've got a competitive ball game.
Davis
Syracuse
pass
by
over to
one.
Ryan. He kicks it into
Spins away
Baycott.
from Brown.
Goes off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound Syracuse.
Baycott has not used his size in this game like he needs to. He's the most physical, forceful guy on the floor.
And Jimmy, rebounds continue to be even. Carolina 21, Syracuse 19.
And it was 53 to 30 in Chapel Hill in favor of North Carolina.
Drives in, shoots off the glass. That goes.
Time and time again, it's
Back to a three-point game, 64-61.
One-on-one battle, making 12-foot shots in this game.
Nintendo says, do you think it's better to have
8 minutes left in regulation.
to have a three-point shooter or a center?
Cadeau turns, drops it off. Baycott. Nice set for Carolina.
As Baycott gets it going, back to a one-point game.
Point guard at 6 foot inside that zone, playing through
So I
traffic.
still like, I still prefer old school ball. Give me a center.
Feels like a big 7-39
Anybody could
for
jack
North
up
Carolina.
threes,
This would
but
be damaging loss to
a
their
true big man that
chasing the
knows what to
#1
do with the
seed
ball
in
as far
NCAA
as
tournament.
in the post.
14.6 rebounds.
That's an art.
Mintz turned down the
That's an
shot.
art.
Copeland fakes the pass, missed
As
it.
Copeland can't get it going,
Numbers for
rebound.
Carolina if they hurry.
Tar
Davis
Heels.
with a head of
Davis
steam.
drives in, nice Euro off the glass, and they will go up by one now, 65 to 64. 7 minutes left in this second half,
That ball with force through contact.
and there's going to be a timeout.
Playing like an All-American, has not been a better guard in the country from November till now than R.J. Davis.
All right, there is going to be a timeout here, ladies and gentlemen. 1 point game. 1 point game as Tar Heels staying alive. Staying alive. Yeah, like I said, I prefer a center. The way that the game has changed now, obviously you've even got centers trying to go out to the three-point line and shoot threes, and it's so funny watching someone like Giannis go out there and shoot from distance and stuff like that. It's cool to see it, and when they make it, it's all everyone's all hyped up about it. But as far as the Tim Duncans of the world, the Shaqs of the world, the Patrick Ewings, the Hakeem Olajuwons, those guys were a different breed. They had a different, for them basketball is like art, man, and they treated the game with passion and just played at a different level. So, I don't think we really even have true centers anymore, But hey, it's just the way the game goes. If you have to evolve with the game, or it's gonna leave without you. That's just the reality of it. Just the reality of it. That Euro looks like a travel, but it's just big steps. Yeah, that's all Euro really is. Shout out to Manu Ginobili. He's actually in my top 5. He perfected the Euro. Just absolutely perfected it for sure. We're in a timeout commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout commercial break. So yeah, got the Tar Heels and the Orange tonight. Nice little college basketball in the house with you guys. Chilling out tonight. We got about 7 minutes left. I I might have to start doing like 2 or 3 because it kind of feels weird. It feels weird just doing one. Because you're right, within the time of me doing a football game, like I could fit 3 college games in that same time span. So I might just start doing 2 or 3. We'll see how the schedule permits during the week, but we'll figure it out. DeTenzo says, I'm so sad that Zion failed to be as great as expected and Morant. Well, Zion's big problem was the weight. He definitely was powerful. He's dominant. Great talent. He can shoot, play the post. But the weight is a huge factor. That weight is a big problem. And he just doesn't care to fix it. That's a really, really, not even just for, athleticism, but, your health. Nobody's spared from being healthy when you're that big, right? And then obviously you add the height and the weight on there. It still has to be a certain level of weight that you set a limit at. And for some reason, Zion just hasn't been able to take care of it. I'm not sure why. It's a whole nother topic, but it's really a shame because if he did lose, 50, 60 pounds, he could be ridiculous. And he would probably have a way different career right now for sure. And then obviously Morant.
Well, Jimmy, coming up next at 9 o'clock Eastern.
You already know. We went there last year.
Number 22, Kentucky hosting Ole Miss.
So here we go.
Chris Beard texted me at halftime. He said the ice cream at Rupp is overrated.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, and I kind of agree with him a little bit.
Okay.
It's good, but I'm not so much hype about it.
The next time you're in Lexington, you're going to have
an
answer for the
question. He's
question.
going to get it now. Loses the ball. Picks it back up. He's going to have to shoot a long 3, and that goes off the glass. What a shot before the buzzer. It's now 67
almost in shame
to 65.
You gotta have some of those, though, if you're trying to knock off
2-point game.
17 in the country that beat you by 36 a month ago.
As Ryan kicks it out to Davis. Davis over to Cadeau.
Top 10 teams have lost more than they have won on the road this season against unranked
Nice little
opponents.
fake from Ingram, but he can't answer. Gets his rebound back. And he'll go to the glass. He misses.
Tries to save it,
and that's going to be out of bounds.
Ingram when he was out of bounds.
Wow.
And Syracuse ball.
Will be good. Kentucky is in a must-win situation.
Shoes on to get a feel for the floor and a feel for the surroundings. Pretty good feel by Starling in late clock to rise up and have the awareness. I got to somehow snap this thing off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starling says, "That's my bank." Man, Hughes hanging in a fist fight, right?
All right, so that's going to take us to a quick
I didn't serve, but if your spouse
little timeout commercial break. Yeah, this thing's going to go down to the wire. I thought that the Orange will be able to pull ahead. But, the Tar Heels not going down. They're not going down without a fight. And I think that the Orange have had so many chances to really, really get a solid lead, and they just have not been able to keep it consistent. Not at all. We got 55 votes, 78% for the Tar Heels. Let's go. Shout out to you guys for rocking with us tonight. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate the support. Shout out to you, Bob. What's going on with you, man? Bob in the house. Bob in Missouri in the building. This is Hey Jay, Wrench Gang, and the family. Let's go. Shout out to you, Bob. We're just chilling out, watching a little basketball tonight. Got some college going, North Carolina and Syracuse. It's been a good game. Been a good game so far as we get to this commercial break. 67 to 65, 2-point game. We got 6 minutes left as we're getting through a quick commercial break timeout. It's one of those things. So, who do we got for tomorrow? Who is on the schedule for tomorrow? Let me try and pull this up here while we're on this commercial break. Schedule NCAA men's. Tomorrow is Wednesday. What do we got? Prime times. We got Miami and Clemson. What else? Tulsa, South Florida. Xavier, Seton Hall. That might be something to shake at. Let's see here. Tennessee and Arkansas. The Volunteers and the Razorbacks. Okay, that's at 9 o'clock tomorrow. That might be something to check into. Volunteers and the Razorbacks. That might be a good show for tomorrow. I'll try and figure it out. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that definitely might be one. Might be one to check into for sure. All right. So yeah, as we get to this quick timeout commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, Bob says, I'm picking the Buffalo Bills to win Super Bowl 59. Bob, I don't know, man. It's we got a lot of time. We got a lot of time. We need a lot of changes. But I think the reality is Bills getting a defensive coordinator, freeing up the job of Sean McDermott so he can focus on what's important. I think that's a good start. So let's get back to it.
To take down the Who's over on the ACC network. Meanwhile, we've got a potential upset brewing.
Shout out to you, Shane.
On top of Carolina
we'll probably get into that conversation tomorrow.
Yeah,
we'll get into that conversation tomorrow.
Doug, Clemson came in here Saturday and got 48 points in the paint against Syracuse. And Carolina tonight, half of that, only 24. That Syracuse zone has been very good.
Mintz goes to the line. And Mintz puts it in. It's now 69-65, 4-point game.
He has a gear now that it kind of jumped out a little bit yesterday in practice. And it is on full display right now with 5:30 to go.
Davis, quick pass over to Ingram. Cadeau sets the screen. As he'll take it. Davis, step back, shoots the three. It's going to be off. Ingram gets the rebound. And he'll take it off the glass. 69-67, 2-point game, 5 minutes left in this second half. Shout out to you, Bob. I'm happy with the Chiefs. You should be.
Well, he's every bit
that's your team, my friend.
Jimmy. He is a load.
He is leading everybody in ACC play at over 10 rebounds per game. It's quite a 1-2 combo with him.
Quick pass, Mintz hits again. And it's now 71-67. Mintz has been balling this game, without a doubt, as Tar Heels have not been able to find an answer. This is going to be out of bounds.
You saw the 21 points by Mintz. They've been efficient.
Look at Mintz with the blow-by, and you get that second defender, Baycott, now chasing from behind. That's a win every time for Syracuse. Here's what
I definitely would have liked to see him finish instead of just throwing a little layup. Go to the rack strong. Here we go. As Ryan fakes the three, he'll kick it inside to Baycott. And this will be poked out of bounds by Syracuse, still Tar Heels ball.
With 11 on the shot clock.
4 minutes and 31 seconds left in this game. 4-point game. Quick pass to Ryan, shoots, can't get it.
Ball coming this way.
And
I said that
still Tar Heels ball.
It was coming. Just in case.
I've been ran over before sitting here.
Who's gotten you?
Several years ago, Levi Randolph for Alabama. Knocked me smooth on my back. Headset went flying, came up, wasn't sure where I was for about 2 days.
Quick pass over to Ryan, gets it back over to Ingram, inside to Cadeau. Back over to Ryan.
Davis with a step on Bell.
Gives it to Davis. Ingram, three, corner, can't hit. Rebound, Syracuse.
He established position and backed up when the ball was in flight.
And we're down to 4 minutes.
He's been so good at controlling the pace of this game. Look at him up top right now. knowing exactly what he wants, where he is at the end of 4-minute mark. Ball screen, get downhill. It's been good too.
Screen set.
Sets the ball screen. Now Mintz trying to go
Mintz
to
gets
work.
double team. He'll spin, tries to fade, hits. No. He will get fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
He's so sneaky at back dribbling, reloading, and coming at you 100 miles an hour into a foulable jump shot. Stay tuned. Syracuse trying to pull off the upset.
You know what I'm seeing out of Mintz right now? For those who are watching this game with me, Mintz has like little hints of Kobe. I'm not sure if he like styled his game off of him, but some of the shots that he's taken, you know, digging into the jersey, getting that foul off the jumper, it just reminds me a lot of Kobe. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's, you know, modeled his game after him, because it looks like he's taking some of his style, just a little bit, Bob, yeah, Syracuse, New York, orange. Shout out to you, man. Bob says, shame many people didn't think my Chiefs would make it to the big dance. That's true. I was one of them. You know, I didn't really think that they were going to be able to figure things out as you know, we started getting towards, you know, the Denver Broncos, and then we got towards the Raiders, and things just started to look real shaky. But fortunately for them, you know, they were able to figure it out. They were able to go out there and ball out, and Patrick Mahomes got it together. You know, I think he had his temper tantrum moment, and then, you know, got their heads back in the game, went out there and balled out, without a doubt. So, yeah. What in the world? All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're in a quick timeout commercial break. We got about, let's go back here. What is it? 3 minutes and 37 seconds left in this second half. It's currently a 4-point game. Bob says Mahomes is a beast, and we're seeing greatness with him. Yeah, without a doubt. No, I agree. You know, it becomes the fact of what we're seeing right now when it comes to Mahomes is he's getting to that you know, everyone hates him phase, and that means you're great, right? Because nobody hates the player that's losing, right? Everybody hates the guy that they keep seeing in the Super Bowl. Everybody hates the guy that keeps finding a way to win, and he's getting to that point, you know. Only the greats experience it, you know. And when you can shut down a stadium, when you can go out there and you can beat the best of the best, that means that you're great. Unfortunately for him, though, Tom Brady still owns the GOAT title. You know, Tom Brady gave him a Super Bowl loss, postseason loss, and a regular season loss. So that resonates. We ain't going to forget about that. But we will give Patrick Mahomes his flowers, because right now he's the greatest in the league for sure. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got about 3 minutes and 37 seconds left. 4-point game as we get back to it.
Followed by Miami Boston College and then Louisville Pitt to cap off the night. With Jimmy Dykes, I'm Doug Sherman, back inside the JMA Wireless Dome, where Syracuse is giving 7th-ranked Carolina all it can handle in a game
Bob,
that
yeah,
is
man.
a rematch from a month ago when the Tar Heels
Without a doubt.
tarred and feathered the Orange.
Snow in New York.
Last time,
It's about to
if
come
you're
down.
wondering, Syracuse took down a top 10 team. You have to go back to 2019 when they beat Duke. Zion had 35 points in a losing effort. The last time Syracuse beat any ranked team was just last February, almost to the day a year ago, taking down North Carolina State when the Wolfpack was ranked 23rd.
Well, what a performance tonight by Judah Mintz and J.J. Starling. Neither
Shane
one has
0-1
come
without
out
a
of the
doubt.
game.
Without a
Mintz now
doubt.
with 23
As
points,
Mintz
Starling
hits
with
both
18.
free throws,
Adrian
scores
Autry
now
playing offense
73,
on the lane is on fire.
67.
People out of there, letting his guards go to work.
Quick pass to Baycott inside. He looks around, gets it back over to Ryan. He's going to kick it way out to Davis. Back over to Ryan. Nice pass inside. Ingram, little jump hook. That goes.
Yeah, missed his last one from the elbow
And now
shot.
it's 73-69.
With confidence that time. That zone has been really good for Syracuse in this game. They have taken away that drive.
Faded, I think, one. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's one.
Rebounds, all that stuff the Syracuse zone has deleted.
He's got one of each. As Mintz drives inside, uses that body. Starling, three. What a shot. 76-69.
It worked really well for this guy. Warm up in your socks.
2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Syracuse putting the hurting on him right now.
Starling, transfer from Notre
As
Dame.
Mintz and Starling have been the stars of the show tonight. Balling out.
Unless something happens as he rises that ball up. No, that's a three. Looked a little awkward with the left foot in front of the right. And a big-time shot by J.J. Starling.
Shout out to you, D. Tinto. This is I'm going for the underdog. I see you. This has been a good game. This has been a very good game with 2 minutes and 46 seconds left. 76-69. You know, and that's, I think, the big part of the big part of this game right now is just the ability of the Syracuse to keep going. Right, they haven't really lost too much gas, and that's why they have the lead that they do. Tar Heels have fought. They try to keep it close, but right about now, you know, Orange is definitely showing the guts here at the last minutes on this clock.
Boeheim said, "What are you doing? You need to be coaching." He said, "So I threw myself into being."
Shane says, "Was John Elway much good? Never saw him play before my era, but heard great things about his running abilities." John Elway was.
I would be the head man in charge of this basketball program. And, man,
when you think of Tom Brady and you think of Peyton Manning, you put John Elway in the same conversation as Peyton Manning. But you may even give him a little bit of an edge. Just a little bit, though.
Starling decides not to attack.
So that could give you a reference.
They'll set it up with 2:22 remaining. R.J. Davis with 17 points, 14 here in the second half.
Here we go. It's Mintz. Guarded by Ingram. Quick high pass inside. Nice block, and that's still going to be Syracuse ball. 2 minutes on the clock.
Well, Mintz had to get rid of it. They were coming to trap the life out of him, and he threw it right where the trap came from. Now a short clock for Q's to work with.
Shout out to you, Fade. It says, one as Patriots in overtime when everyone was the Chiefs would have won if they won the coin toss, and one as a Buck and Super Bowl. Okay.
Harrison Ingram blocks it. It goes out of bounds. Syracuse ball.
Oh, wow.
Check it. It's 2:02 on the clock. Just 2 seconds away from being able to check it, right?
But they reset the shot clock, and the ball did not hit the rim. There was, well, maybe there was a change of possession there. But the shot clock at the moment says 20. If there was a change of possession, it should have gone back to 30. And now Jamie Luckey is coming to the other officials to say, did Ryan possess it? Hubert Davis, meanwhile, from the Carolina bench, trying to explain that there should not have been a shot clock reset.
Well, I mean, that would make sense because the ball didn't hit the rim.
There's no review of who it went off of. It can only be the shot clock and where it should be set or reset right now with 2:02 to go in the game.
Yeah, I mean, it was blocked, so the shot clock wouldn't reset.
That's possession Carolina, right? And Cormac Ryan, I mean, he firmly has 2 hands on the ball.
Well, certainly in slow motion, it seemed like he had it on.
No, he had it. I think they're going to get a full 20, a new 20, right?
Hubert Davis received the explanation, and that indeed is what it appears to be. 2:02 remaining in regulation. Syracuse has led most of the game by as many as 10 in the first half. Adrian Autry looking for his first signature win as head coach at his alma mater.
Shout out to Christian Vargas for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
Try to get a rip steal.
And here we go. As Syracuse inbounds.
Starling comes to the basketball.
Starling gets it, gets double teamed.
Bell.
Quick pass over to Bell, back over to Copeland.
Bell to pull up on
Bell
the
will
baseline.
shoot, can't hit, rebound. Ryan, no, he'll lose it.
And a fresh 20 on the shot clock.
And that's going to be a foul on Ryan.
Ryan went down hard.
That's going to be a foul.
I'm not sure Brown appreciated the way that foul was delivered.
That's
That was
tough.
a winning cut possibly by
Tough.
Malik Brown right there. That is a winning cut. And Cormac Ryan, they will probably
Shane
take
01,
a
thanks a
look
lot,
at
man.
this as he comes
Yeah,
with
you
really
was
hard contact.
You was there in the beginning, bro.
I think all three officials will take a look at this.
WrestleMania?
This could be a huge call, but the cut by Brown.
I don't know. Listen, I
possibly a
haven't
winning cut.
watched
Man, we
wrestling in
talked
so
about it in the
long.
open.
It's been a long time. Like, I was a kid long time.
The scoring of the two guards, but the overall play by Brown has been huge in this game.
Like, I don't even know who really wrestles anymore.
Is that excessive?
That's how long it's been,
unnecessary? I
yo.
mean, that's the definition of an F1. It could be excessive. He comes down hard on the arms, not on the ball.
All right, so now it's 76,
So on the official review,
72. They're going to do a review on this here.
rallies his team together, trying to avoid an upset that would be a quad two
Monday
loss
Night Wrestling.
against Syracuse.
Was that a basketball play, a hard foul at the rim? Or is it going to be viewed
So we got a
as
minute 37 on the
excessive
clock.
contact? Coming down that hard, not on the ball, but on the arms. And Ron Groover, Jamie Luckey, and Tim Plogerty. A big call in this game to be made.
I mean, this game is it's not over, right? It's a 4-point game. If the Tar Heels can get a stop and score,
On this, Doug.
and obviously one more again, then they can tie this thing up.
You know, they can view
But they
this
gotta
as
play some
Cormac
good
Ryan
defense.
knows, I can't give up a layup here, so I'm going to, commit the intentional foul. We don't judge intent.
Pat
If he's not
McCaffrey and
making a
Wrestling
legitimate play
Mania.
on that ball, I can see where they would
Yes,
escalate
that's
this.
wild.
Well, Malik Brown is a 72% foul shooter. He has not been to the line tonight.
Just a common
All right,
foul,
so they're
two
going to call it a
shots. If they
common
did the
foul,
right thing,
2
take a look
shots.
at it. I would have been fine with it going either way.
Minute 37 on the clock, and Brown's going up to the line to shoot
You
2.
want your toughest, most competitive dudes. I do on the free throw stripe at this point. Not so much about the percentage, but how competitive, how tough are you? This kid's 66% in ACC play, but he is tough.
And hits the first free throw.
This young man spent his
Score is now
youth
77,
traveling
72,
3+
5-point
hours
game.
Round trip several times a week from Culpeper, Virginia to the U-Turn Sports Complex in Richmond just to ball with the best in the area.
And this is the second.
He gets 1 out of 2. The Syracuse lead is 5.
5-point game. Quick pass over to Ryan. Gets it back over to Davis. Davis inside to Ducat. Ducat gets it outside to Ryan.
It's Ingram on the right side.
And
Out of bounds.
Ingram loses it, but out of bounds on Syracuse.
And reset the shot clock.
Really alert play, though, by Copeland as that backline defender. Because he was up on the wing initially and then just flew at the ball with low hands and knock it out of bounds. Remember, Syracuse.
5-point game, minute
over the years, last
23
year they
on the
played
clock.
some
Tar
90%
Heels
of the
need to
time,
do
led
something
Division I
here.
in the amount of zone
Get
possessions.
something going.
This year coming into this game tonight,
As the
only
refs will
13%
review
of the
who's this
time,
out on here.
But it's been a heavy dose of zone the entire game by Adrian
So it looks like
Autry.
Ingram went to
They can
shoot.
fly in and get those low hands.
And looks like he
Oh,
may have, Ingram may have
that's gonna
touched
to
it
have
as it
a
went
second
out.
or third look. I love how Copeland
Hold
comes
on.
in with low hands at ball level to get a piece of it.
I need to see her from a different angle, but it looks like Ingram may have touched it.
Did that left hand of Ingram make contact after Copeland poked it away?
Yeah, I think Copeland just poked it away. I don't think it's going to be out on Tar Heels. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, obviously up on the Jumbotron here in the dome.
It looks like his finger may have been the last point of contact.
They are certain.
It's Syracuse basketball.
Was it the
Wow.
left pinky that was the last one to touch
Maybe
it
that pinky.
for North Carolina?
Shout out to TD Tenzel. Yeah, they're
Ron
NFL
call,
wrenches.
he had a great view, was definitive,
NFL wrench game.
but he has overturned it to give it to the Orange.
I think
Wow,
it was
so
that
that's
when they
Syracuse ball.
magnified the look, and it looked like it went off that.
Yeah, we got NBA wrenches, NFL wrenches. We got to get some college wrenches now.
That's it.
Yeah,
Good job by us.
well done.
Not you and I, but our tape operators make big possession for Syracuse right now. They cannot turn it over.
Here we go.
They
Quick
gotta get a
pass
good
over
look. They
to
gotta
Bell.
let it
He'll
clock.
get double teamed, and
Carolina
they're going to
gives up
foul
the
him.
foul in the backcourt. They will send Brown. No, that is team foul number 6, non-shooting.
That's
First
a
down,
non-shooting
Trimble.
foul.
Women's college basketball Thursday primetime, a big one coming up. Number 1 South Carolina will take on the Lady Vols in Knoxville Thursday, 7 o'clock
So
Eastern.
that's Thursday
right
at
here
7.
on ESPN.
South Carolina is
South
rolling,
Carolina,
aren't they? Men's and
Tennessee,
women's
ladies,
basketball.
Yeah.
If you're Syracuse
college
right
basketball.
now, Doug, you finish this game off with the intentions of there are no officials. Don't expect the whistle to be blown. Play through the contact. Be strong with the ball.
Chris Bell yesterday in practice heard from his
As
coach.
Orange
Red
trying to
Autry
pass it
repeatedly from
around,
that
gets
exact
doubled,
corner, don't take
gets
a
it over
bad
to
shot.
Brown, and
I
he'll get
guarantee
fouled.
that was running through his head when he turned down that three-point shot.
You got to keep the ball moving, and now they put Malik Brown back on the line. 1 out of 2 the last time he was there. 66% in ACC play.
And so now Syracuse is in the bonus, the 7th team foul against Carolina.
Syracuse with a chance to get their first top 50 legit win of the year. Oregon kind of fluctuates back and forth right now, depends on the day. And I'm telling you, I trust
First
toughness
free throw's
at
good.
the free throw line in this situation.
78-72, 6-point game.
The free throw line in close games.
That foul was number 3 on Baycott. Syracuse takes its other 4
Baylor
players
versus
and moves them
OU.
off the lane.
I'm not sure. I'd have to look into that. Faded. I don't want to give you misinformation, bro.
If I could handpick a guy for Syracuse in this situation, I'm going with number 1 in white.
Pass to Baycott, a little
And
Copeland goes after it, but Carolina will
almost
keep it.
stolen, but it goes out of
No
bounds.
change of
Still
possession,
Tar Heels
so
ball.
The shot clock is 22, and Copeland is convinced that we're going to get another replay review and another overturn in the same spot on the court.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Faded. So that's the only right answer.
That's off of Baycott's knee, and that will be Syracuse ball.
Well, our tape operators, Jake, Chris, and Meredith, are going to get an assist if Syracuse hangs on to win this game. A couple of big replay reviews late. One has been overturned. The other one, based on what we see, Jimmy, looks like we're going to have a second.
It sure does look like it. It looks like that Copeland, with the effort to try to direct that ball back in bounds, goes off of Baycott's leg. Man, what a massive performance.
So 1 minute
by
left.
Syracuse. This thing's not over, but they got thumped in
7-point
Chapel Hill by
game.
36 points a month
It's going to be a
ago.
tough feat for the Tar Heels to come back in
I didn't know
this.
if they had the fight and the fire to come out and win this game, but man, they have.
You need
answered
somebody to
every
hit a big
question
three and then a defensive
coming
stop.
in about Syracuse basketball so far tonight. The game's not over. They can't lose their mind. This would be a big call to go in their favor.
Shout out to you,
This would be
Mitch.
the 10th turnover committed by Carolina.
Shane 01,
against
just
the
time, man.
ACC's
You know, I mean, if you
best
want to
team,
contribute,
turning
obviously
you
it's welcome. But you know, time, loyalty. You've been here long enough. Maybe we'll see.
Probably just
Maybe
checking
we'll
the
see.
clock now. I think clearly the possession is going to be Syracuse. And then when did the ball go out of bounds and exactly how much time is going to be put on this game clock, I think is what they're determining right now. Yeah.
All smiles for J.J. Starling in the orange with 1 minute on the clock.
And Doug, because it's in the backcourt, Syracuse will have a full 30 seconds. Again, there
Well,
are no
now, so
officials.
Syracuse
If you're
ball.
Syracuse in your mind right now.
We're going to inbound here. Gets it over to Brown.
Trying to give up the foul. The whistle comes. Ryan with the personal.
It's going to be another foul.
Copeland to the free throw line. Quad year on the season is a 68%.
DeAndre, I never got a sad face, man.
Shooter.
I'm good.
And this will be
I'm
his
always good.
first trip to the line. Well, if Carolina loses this game, the fact that 3 of their 10 turnovers have come in the last 90 seconds will be costly.
And think
It's
about
hard
the
out
same
here
night.
for
We
a
had
wrench.
Adrian Autry in the first half talking about after the Wake Forest loss.
I'm not sure if
did
Ada.
not compete.
I'm not sure.
Everything about us was unacceptable. And he dismissed
Hits the first free throw. Score is now 80 to 72.
So proud of his guys, how they fought back in this game. And they were the aggressor from the opening minutes.
This is the second.
Ole Miss and Kentucky have gotten underway. You can see that over on ESPN News. We'll get you to
As
Rupp Arena
Cadeau will
just as
pass
soon
to
as we're
Ingram.
done here.
Over to
Cadeau.
Ryan. Corner 3. What a shot.
Timeout,
What
Carolina.
a shot. 49 seconds. And it's now a 5-point game. Listen, you don't want to leave Ryan wide open. That kid can shoot, and he is going to make it rain if you leave him wide open. It's a 5-point game.
Regular bonus for Syracuse on the next foul.
Let's go to Kevin in the studio.
Doug, for those who are just joining us, Ole Miss Kentucky underway at Rupp Arena right now on ESPN News. Number 22 Kentucky looking to snap a 3-game home losing streak, I should say. When we have a final at the Carrier Dome, we will go to Rupp Arena live on ESPN. Back to you.
What must be going through the mind of Red Autry? First chance for a signature win as the head coach at his alma mater. Now the lead is down to 49.4 seconds to go. Carolina with a big 3 from Cormac Ryan to hang in there.
The entire focus is how we get the ball in bounds. And Adrian backs his guys up, so it's a foot race to the ball right now. Mintz and Starling have been hard to stay in front of with the ball. Or are they hard to stay in front of right now without the ball?
Copeland, the trigger man, along the baseline. Mintz gets free, dribbles through the double team in the reach-in. Both Davis and Ingram were on him, and the foul goes against Ingram.
So now it's
now
5-point game. Ingram fouls.
He's been there just.
It's going to become a game of free throws now.
Coming in now 110 in ACC play at the free throw line, and he hasn't missed one tonight. Perfect 7 out of 7 for Judah Mintz.
And hits the first free throw.
College High School in Washington, D.C. makes the front end. It's back to a 6-point game.
Would they storm the court here?
Well,
if they take down North Carolina?
It certainly appears that the students are ready to our left.
And misses the second.
Oh, they need to hold up.
6-point game. Davis drives. Can't get it to go. Cleaned up off the glass by Ingram.
Timeout again, Carolina. 81-77.
81-77. 4-point game.
To the dome in 30 seconds.
39 seconds on the clock. Tar Heels not going down without a fight, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not, make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate the support rocking with us tonight. These Tar Heels and these Orange. Balling it out. Balling it out. Shante says North Carolina has had some costly turnovers. Yeah, they got a little sloppy with the ball for sure. It's 41 degrees in northern Missouri. It's cold. It's like 20 degrees outside, Bob. It's 20. It's supposed to get down to the teens. Samuel says, as a Duke fan, this is unbelievable. Listen, this is probably the best I've seen North Carolina get played by an unranked team in a while.
You have to want the ball right now. All 4 guys have to want the ball. Good job by.
So Brown will get fouled, and he'll go back to the line.
Making a violent cut in the press break. I've been trusting his toughness the last 2 minutes at the free throw line. I'm not backing away from it.
Brown is one of 4 Syracuse players in double figures tonight. And again, the Orange has led for about 32 or 33 minutes so far tonight. Trying to put on the finishing touches from the free throw line. Well, you know those Tar Heels up next to him are chirping in his ear the whole time.
As well they should. That is a distraction. And they're purposely talking and in the legal way, but just enough sometimes getting ahead of a shooter.
And hits the second. It's now 82 to 77, 38 seconds on the clock. As Davis kicks it over to Ryan, loses the ball. That's a bad turnover on the Tar Heels as Copeland gets it, and he'll go to the line.
I mean, play after play after play in this right corner.
What great defense by Copeland. Good hands with the steal.
I think we're getting ready to see a good old-fashioned Syracuse court storm.
Misses the first free throw.
Foul number 4 on Cormac Ryan.
And hits the second.
Still plenty of time for the Tar Heels, down by 6. Davis pulls the trigger. No! Malik Brown.
Davis can't hit.
Copeland. Judah Mintz. And instead of putting it up, he allows for Baycott to foul him. And so
that's going to be another foul.
Sportsmanship on both sides. We'll head to the line.
I'm surprised Minson going to finish this thing off because he's way out front of everybody. He stops right there, and Baycott pulls him down by the jersey. I guess they're not going to take a look at that.
Well, at this point, although Jamie Luckey has just blown his whistle.
But I think you got to take a look at this. And I'm Adrian Autry. I'm begging them to go to the monitor.
And they will.
So now they're going to review it.
It's the 4th personal foul on Armando Baycott. Will it be elevated to a flagrant?
No, Armando Baycott is a sweet kid, but you can't pull a guy down from the backside by grabbing his jersey. That is, to me, the definition of excessive, unnecessary.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Grabbing
he
two
pulled the jersey. It's not good, Baycott.
Adrian Autry did a good job continuing to harp on the officials to take a look, take a look, take a look.
Yeah, Tar Heels playing sloppy.
Anything for granted right now.
It's very, very interesting to watch.
If you're Syracuse.
But you know, on the flip side, it's actually good to see Syracuse get a win like this because that's going to do a lot for the team and for the morale for sure.
The fight for that call.
So the Baycott's going to get called for the flagrant, so it's 2 shots plus possession.
Doug, a potential very damaging loss to North Carolina's chance to be a 1 seed, and they can still fight their way back. There's a lot of ball left for those teams that they're right there with them, the Houstons, the Arizonas, the Tennessees.
As misses the first free throw. He's got one more.
This one's going to sting the Tar Heels, as it should.
And hits the second.
25 to lead all scorers. And now it's Orange basketball underneath its own goal.
I'm going to video this court storm just to show my grandkids someday.
I'm glad they're coming from the baseline from center court.
And hopefully that's a long, long time from now, by the way, Kennedy Darks.
So Starling go to the line now. 15 seconds on the clock. And he hits the first free throw.
For moments like this.
And Doug, it's amazing what your first year as a head coach, a win like this does for the entire program, the momentum, the confidence you gain as a head coach.
And
for
hits the
first
second,
round to take
15
down
seconds.
A top 10 ranked team, North Carolina. So much good comes out of this game for Syracuse and Adrian Oxford. Really well done.
Davis drives inside, goes
Davis
off the glass.
layup, under 10 seconds to go. And Carolina will call off the Dogs and allow Syracuse to close out an upset of number 7 North Carolina. And here comes the student section from Syracuse.
Wow. Syracuse fans storm the court. What a win, what a victory for Syracuse against these Tar Heels. This was amazing. This is an amazing game to watch. I really expected North Carolina to win this with the talent that they have. But Syracuse Orange came out strong. They obviously lost some momentum, towards the middle of the game, but they stayed focused. They went out there, they balled out, they played defense. And, Copeland, Mintz, Starling, those kids, I like what I'm seeing. What an upset. What an upset. And now the fans are celebrating with the team. And what a sight to watch that is. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Tar Heels and the Orange. Tar Heels are going to take it. Your final scores, 86-79. And that's going to be it for the night, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be it for the night. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Shout out to the family, all the listeners, all the watchers. DeAndre says, I didn't expect it. I did not expect it. So, yeah, good game. And I like what I'm seeing here from these guys. Shout out to you guys for rocking with your boy Jay. I'll try to figure out as far as what we're going to do tomorrow for content. And I'll keep you guys updated in community chat. And we'll go from there. Have a great night, everybody. Peace out.